let's talk about how do you save this into the session? Do you just leave the plugin up and you just leave it on, or what do you do?
In theory, you could, but it's not a good idea.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's taking up a lot of CPU. There might be latency happening. Just a lot of bad stuff.
Okay, so what's the option?
All right, so why don't you you can hit close on Melodyne. It will still be running.
Cool.
Get it out of the way. And I see, because you did some prep work here, there is a track under it that I told you to make called Vox Tuned. So make sure that's going to be like our print track. So make sure our vocal track is routed to this Vox Tune track.
Alrighty.
Yep. And now just record enable that. And before you print it down, though, I want you to inactivate all the other inserts.
Okay. And why
is that?
Why should I do that?
Just wait, so you can get an accurate print before processing.
I get you. So we're basically, what we're doing is we're just kind of capturing the pitch correction. We don't want to bake anything else into the actual track, so that we just have the pitch correction and then we can apply those effects again.
Right, and you can edit them, you can automate them, do all sorts of other stuff. And you're kind of treating this now like your pitch corrected track is the source track that you were given.
Great.
Right. We'll get back to that in a second. What we do, we'll make it even more so that way. So let's print. So inactivate those. What has you got? One band EQ.
Hey, bypass is not the same as inactivate.
Can you inactivate?
Sorry about that. All right.
Why don't you tell us why you prefer to inactivate in this case, Ryan?
Well, first of all, which version of Pro Tools are you on?
We are on Pro Tools 11.
Okay, so with 11, it's less so much of a thing. But in the older versions of Pro Tools, there is no dynamic plugin allocation. So if you have plugins on but bypassed, it's still using CPU and it's still providing latency. So if you've got delay compensation on, maybe it'll fix it. But realistically, it's just smarter to just turn all these things completely off. And in order to turn them off on a Mac, it's Control and Command and you click it. Or you can right-click and you can hit Make Inactive. So this way, there's no latency, there's no CPU usage. It's pretty straightforward. So at this point, if you just set your volume fader on there to Unity, you should be able to print that. There you go. You should be able to print that guy out.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Go for it.